Help yourself if you want. Do you like jelly tots? Yeah. There you go. Couple there. Just so.
I feel like
no rustling.
I feel like I'm a pet. You're putting food out for me.
Well, the TARDIS does call you guys my pets, so I guess it makes sense because we're back once again in the TARDIS for the Renegade Time Lords. Oh, it kind of works.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Season 2. Not quite a list to throw. Season 2.
I don't know the weight of them. I've taken used to it.
Story 4. The Romans.
The Romains.
The Romanas. The Rutlanders.
Romanas
and we
Domus.
theorized this was going to be about Egyptians.
Yes.
Which makes sense. Total the Romans is of course. Actually, there was like Romans and Egyptians were around the same time anyway, like the ancient Egyptians. Like
the ancient Egyptians that were around when the Romans were around were actually Greeks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Egypt was a Roman province.
Well, okay, so we're on the ball.
Yeah.
I guess in a bit of more seriousness, it's Vicky's first story, so that's kind of what else I can oh god, and the first episode's like the slave traders. This is going to be a fun first episode for Vicky. If you don't count like the murder of her father and all her friends by someone who then manipulated her and forget about that. That wasn't that was her first story, but that wasn't her first adventure with the Doctor.
So yeah, this one was written as more of a comedy.
Oh, okay. Okay, this could be omoshiroi, which is interesting.
Or intended to be more comedic anyway, I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, we might not find it funny then. Let's see how we do with the Romans. Nothing stopped. Let's see how we do with the Romans.
There.
They're dead, Jim. Oh, they already just... Alright, cut to 5 days later, we're all fine. Gotta wait to get the TARDIS unburied, I guess. Give me 5 days to chop down a tree, I'll take the first 4 to sharpen my axe, yeah.
I gave you a plain and simple answer. Yes, it has.
So we don't find out how they got from travelling under rocks to just being here.
That was just to make you tune in next week.
Honestly, you're getting as bad as I am. Oh? What's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me.
The way you spoke, I thought we were going to have adventures and see things. Been here nearly a month, and all everyone wants to do is
It's the they've had quite enough of not resting.
Oh yeah, fair. What are they called? They're not harps. They're
Lyre.
Lyre.
Because I was about to say, oh, that's an ancient musical instrument. Lyre. No, it's true.
Well, we're gonna have to get into some kind of storyline, so either Vicky or Barbara's gonna get kidnapped as a slave.
Yeah.
You can see it's going there. And we're gonna have hilarious jokes about women and stuff. Oh, Didius.
Diddy, Dick and Dom.
This is why I laughed.
Never heard of it. But you told me that that's where you came from. Ah, you mean Londinium. When you
Is that what they called it back then?
Well, now what's to buy is much better when you're not so eager to buy. Can we go back and buy it now? No, not just yet.
Yeah, they seem to be giving her a very teenager persona.
Yeah.
Kind of better than Susan, actually. Susan just seemed a bit screamy a lot.
Yeah.
They moved into a villa just north of the town about a month ago.
Your grass.
Stitches get snitches. Wait.
That's it. That's it.
But you've no idea where they come from?
None. At least not until today.
Oh yeah, she gave the game away. Saying Londinium.
Londinium. Nod no? What's nod no?
No, no, yeah. It's in Bulgaria, isn't it?
You sure? The number one subject at school, not now, Bulgaria, rich in arable produce and mineral wealth, just south of Bosnia.
The first Doctor looks different.
Yeah. It's nearer regeneration. Oh no, it's what's his face who took over in the Five
Filch.
Doctors?
Oh yeah,
No,
one.
yeah, the Five Doctors one.
I can't remember his name.
Well, he's dead, Jim. Murder! Oh, someone's gonna get blamed for murder, maybe. That would feel like a comedy plot in a
Yeah.
olden times storyline.
What about the TARDIS? Well, what about it? Well, don't you think we ought to go and have a look at it? Oh, do you want to move on, do you? Move on? Certainly not. I'd like to stay here as long as possible. Good, then settle.
This is like the bit we see. It must happen with all the companions, all the Doctors, but we never see it in.
This is literally all the other adventures that are too boring
Yeah.
to be on screen. So this is like where Rose is going to Mickey, like, oh, we went to the planet where
Yeah.
the half of it was frozen, half of it
Yeah.
wasn't, and we just walked. That wouldn't have been a fun episode, just seeing her and Tennant walk Furno episode.
Yeah.
So this is like the past month, and so is what that would have been, but for the yeah. Oh no, I like it.
It's been 3 or 4 weeks since we left the TARDIS.
Yes, it's not even the right way up. How many times do I have to tell you that the TARDIS is quite safe where it is? To take off from any angle.
Giggity. I was about to say she's a sturdy beast, but then he
Yeah.
gave me a giggity.
Right, living here, but it's boring. No wonder he gets irritable.
It's got nothing to do with living here, believe me. Doctor? You there?
I just
Come round.
2 days, please? You never told us you were going away. Oh? Well, I don't know that I was under any obligation to report my movements to you, Chesterfield.
Chesterfield.
Don't break the Alex chair.
Sorry. The Half-Life Alex chair.
Oh, can I come with you? I won't be any trouble, I promise. Can I?
Closer.
Well,
Please?
so as long as possible.
No, Doctor. That was before we knew your plans. Don't you think it would be safer if Ian and I...
What is this? What is this now? I know what you're insinuating. Yes, that I'm not capable of taking care of myself, eh?
Well,
Take me out of your sight, are you? Want to be my nursemaid? Well, now, let me tell you something. I won't stand for it. Indeed, I will not stand for it.
Yes, of course, my dear. Come along. Let's set about our packing, shall we? Come on, then. Of course, you know, this is going to be your first exploration.
Vicky gets an invitation. She's a new favourite.
mine's Mother's granddaughter, I guess, which I find quite sweet.
Yeah.
Anything you said would have been wrong.
That's what I remember the most about these groups of episodes. Is just the First Doctor feels more like a granddad.
He
in
kind
this.
of dotes over Vicky more than he did his own.
I guess he doesn't realise what
what he had until he lost it. Yeah. No, which makes sense. Whether it was intentional or not, the deepness of that is nice.
Yes.
Come and sit down.
Oh,
Now, just a
makeover time.
Got it in the market special.
Yes, for which market? Of course.
Gonna have a makeover montage. Okay.
How long do you think the doctor will be
Hi. I'm gonna say,
Owner of this house cooked
don't make him look half bad, in my opinion.
Hey, that's not too bad.
Oh, it's all fine in the service. I'm taking washing too.
But I do charge by the minute.
Be away from here tonight.
Before any local inquiries arise, is that the idea?
We'll make a slave trader of you yet, Didius. Come on. Let's get them.
Did he just keep missing? Mysterious.
At first I thought he was just doing it as like a hair, we'll get them. And then it just carried on. Well, they're pissed. He still had a bit in there and it just dribbled out.
Love one.
Oh, tempera.
Oh.
Oh, Boris.
Oh, show off. Oh. Tea leaf.
Here's something, Bob.
I just wondered, because I was just thinking about how, at this point, obviously, they haven't considered the fact that everyone there would be speaking Roman. In later stories, they'd invent the translation stuff.
Translation
I just
matrix.
wondered, do you know when they first came up with that?
I think the modern era.
Okay.
Right, not Rose, but I think next one, End of the World.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's when Rose asks about, and I think that's just the first. Up until then,
Yeah.
it just was.
Yeah,
And I don't think. I think it was just an unwritten rule that you just don't mention it.
yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah. Robbers!
Ian?
My
You
name
look
is.
in that time, were you? I got it.
Oh. Oh. No, fair play. Oh.
Down the well.
Well, we're fucked now.
Let's get them back to that camp.
Is he just? Why is he just grabbing Ian's hair like? Oh, okay.
No.
he's away. I thought Ian was still KO. It's just like this one's pretty. Let's get him back. You're my wife now.
Let's get them back to the camp.
Yeah. He was in the market.
Where when Barbara and I went to the market?
Yes, but there's nothing
The marché.
now, my dear. No, nothing at all.
Oh.
Stay here.
Oh, they are gonna get done for murder.
Good evening. I think someone sort of dangerous, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Tell me, what you looking for? Is that your lion? Right.
Historically accurate having the sword on the right hand side, because normally
Okay.
but Romans had it on that side because they had the shield there, so they would go. So it's
Okay.
a shorter sword.
Okay.
You met the Maximus Battalion from Corinth, whose skill as a musician is talked of even in
I thought there was.
Very.
I didn't want to say because I couldn't quite remember, but that's obviously why he looked vaguely like him.
When you
Okay.
take my men out of the arm, all roads to Rome are dangerous for travelers.
Oh, that's a shame. That's where they all lead.
That you intended to make your way on foot, saying your love to the people.
We said, are you fucking crazy?
Discussing your music with you. The Emperor, hero, eh?
So this is where the comedy is going to come from. The doctor's going to have to pretend to be this guy and try and learn to play and shit. Okay.
Doctor, I know he's
Yes, of course, I must be very important.
You're the doctor, remember? Oh yeah, shit. The doctor just goes for it so long he thinks he is the guy.
Oh, of course I do, my dear. Yes.
Okay, so it's Ian and Barbara that become the slaves, not... I thought it was going to be Barbara and Vicky, because it's the 60s and you just assume it's going to be
Yeah.
the women get captured and the men have to do the dirty work.
So
Nice little twist.
yeah.
I like that the Doctor and Vicky have kind of made their own little party.
Yeah.
Barbara, I know it looks bad, but
Just a little bit. Yeah. You could go to a nice family.
Haven't been able to think about anything else.
Don't think he'd really, by this point though, would he? Leave without
No.
them.
No.
But for how long?
They'd look for them before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a pathetic little slap.
Just-
Come on in, march!
oh. No, it's July.
Where are the Ides of March?
But what is that liar playing? And shouldn't we accuse him of what he's done before we let him play more?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
All
Roads lead to Rome. Doctor Who. Barbara Wright, Jacqueline Hill, Maureen.
Vicky was Maureen O'Brien.
It's like the end of an audio story. Vicky was Maureen O'Brien. Sebcheria was Derek Sidney. They do all that on the end.
Nicholas Briggs was additional,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone else.
Written by Nicholas Briggs. Produced by Nicholas Briggs. Dalek voices by Nicholas Briggs.
So, again, we've mentioned in our Modern Who ones, if there was anyone apart from Russell de Davis that we'd want to take over from Chibnall, it would be Briggs.
Yeah.
Because
Briggs the Dare.
the way he runs Big Finish is...
Him and there's another guy who does it with him, but I can't remember the guy's name because he wasn't the voice of the Daleks.
He wasn't the one who did the Daleks. Yeah. He's the only one you remember.
I'm sure it's Jason something.
It's like the moon landing. There's always the one person you don't remember.
Michael Collins.
Who?
I've forgotten already.
But no, okay. For a first episode though, that was quite fun. I wouldn't say... Again, it's a setup episode. You've kind of...
This is kind of like, we're watching something that's like 60 years old.
60, yeah.
Yeah, so it's different in it. Like if you made this now, it would be a lot shorter. But yeah, it's a good setup.
But yeah, obviously we'll see what we're saying by part 3.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is dragging on a bit.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragging my balls, see? But yeah, I'm interested
when a dog has worms and it rubs its bum along the carpet. It's like if you've got crabs, you've got to drag your balls on.
I'm dragging my balls, see?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm interested in where it's going to go. I'm really enjoying the dynamic between Doctor and Vicky. Barbara and Ian I've always loved, so you can't really fault them. I do have a bit of a bias for Ian, but I found that I just always have a bias to preferring male characters because, I don't know, it's me. I have a particular fancy. Whatever. What else? What else happened? I'd say maybe the slave traders storyline I'm not the most interested in yet.
I can't remember what happens with them, if I'm honest. But
no, that's fine. That's more the better for the reaction, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I am interested to see where the Barbara and Ian stuff with them now go. Now they've been separated as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we'll see next time.
Yeah. Good.
In Rome, where all roads lead. All roads lead.
I'm gonna start taking the road to Rome then, I guess.
Okay, I'll
We've landed in Rome. Halfway through the episode, we were in mid-flight.
I would come with you, but I don't think there's enough room outside the TARDIS.
No, probably not. It's a bit messy out here. I've fear heard it.
Okay, yeah.
Where I've parked up against the wall. So I'm quite small. You're a bit too tall.
I'd have to. There's a low ceiling as well, so I'd have to fold.
Like
so there's no
we're
room.
both skinny.
Yeah.
But I'm smaller, so I can just about squeeze through. So I don't know. Do you want to go deeper into the TARDIS?
I'll go deeper into the TARDIS and find
the
someone who I've left there for 10 years.
Yeah, get someone to eat in the kitchen. Just don't get lost along the way. Visit the swimming pool, the library, the observatory,
the boot room.
The boot room. I used to have one big, multi-story wardrobe, and then just a load of empty rooms around it. So I just figured I'll have a room for each individual item of clothing.
Do you know? There's a clip I've seen of I can't remember which Doctor it is, but he's got a room that he just keeps a pair of shoes in or something. But it's like this huge grand room, but he just uses it to put a pair of shoes in the front inside the door.
What, in Classic?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We'll get there, I guess.
We'll get there.
One day, we'll get there.
This is not a room for me.